What's up, everybody? I'm so excited to be here with y'all today. Um, oh my god. This is gonna be a fun video for me. So I like GameStop just dropped the Eevee Evolutions Premium Collection. It's going to be awesome. I'll actually have it as the main picture for the title video. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to do it. So without further ado, we're actually gonna jump straight into it. Um, yeah, yeah, we're gonna jump straight into it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. See, there we go. Nice. All right. So, I mean, I've had no reason to use these yet. Uh, I've had no reason yet. I've had no reason. But I'm all out of clear protectors, and I want to protect everything in here immediately. I have the top loaders, but the clear protectors I think I'm all out of. I'm all out of them. So, here we are. Gonna use these beautiful card sleeves. I honestly wanted to use them for a deck creation, but this is gonna be great to put all the evolutions into them. So with the GameStop Eeveelutions, you're pretty much gonna get every single Eevee in Eeveelution, or the Eevee and every evolution. And that's super awesome to me. We're gonna save those. Those are gonna be the best for last type of deal. And without further ado, I'm actually gonna open up the product. It's $70 at your local GameStop. You can pretty much get it anywhere. Any GameStop. I think it's GameStop only. It may not be. I couldn't figure out if it was a GameStop only exclusive. But you know, either way, and I'm actually probably gonna back out my camera just a little bit if I possibly can. Um, Even if it shows my fat ass tummy. Configure video. Let's see. We're gonna zoom out a little bit. There you go. Um, make it easier to see my messy ass desk and everything. Yeah, that's cool. So straight up out the box, like, oh, that's gonna be so awesome. I'm really excited for this. I'm sadly not. Normally I would stream this content. Today I'm just gonna put it for YouTube. I might actually show it in my next stream. Um, so all of your cards are held in by this. It looks like. I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to get all those out just yet. I'm not too worried about it. We'll figure it out. We got our Chilling Pain, our Fusion Strikes. It comes with one Chilling Pain, two Fusion Strikes, two Brilliant Stars, two Astral Radiances, and two Lost Origins. It's a shame there is no of the none of the other stuff. Got a Pokemon code card. Everybody else gives out code cards. I actually saved them because I honestly do the online stuff. So yeah, but we'll get to all that in a minute. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna start with Chilling Pain. It's probably the smartest right here to start off with. Seeing as it is the only one where that's all you have is the Chilling Pain. So, and I might actually turn on the light control for this a little bit, try to help lighten everything up. It's a little dim, I noticed. So yes, everybody, this is the evolution packs. I will open up and kind of show what you're gonna get, what you're likely to get in yours. And then as well, I'm gonna show off, of course, the Eevee cards. They're the star of the show. Oh, this is where I struggle. You know what I always end up doing? I always end up cutting because, and I always make sure I'm not gonna cut anything. But I always end up cutting my packs because um, I can never seem to get them to pop open. Like, I'll try everything else, but I can never get them to pop open. Oh, we got a black code card, it looks like. Yes, it's a black code card. So there's always that chance. I can't remember if Chilling Pain was a black or white code card one. Either way, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4 to the front. Oh, it's been a while since I opened up a pack. I mean, not too long, but it's been a few weeks. It's like my addiction coming out. So we got our nice little energy there. Path to Peak, a Hatchram, a Laron, a Cast Form. Oh, look at that Ghastly! I love it. Kubfu, Hatenna, a Sobble, and a Deerling. What do we got behind the Deerling reverse? I don't even know how to pronounce it. A Galarian Runerigus. It's a regular hollow style. I actually really like that. That's interesting. So we're gonna have that. This is what we got so far. I'm gonna put these others off to this side. Because those are actually gonna go into my secondary binder that I'm now working on. So yeah, it's my little Deerling in my Runerigus. I don't know how to pronounce it. um, I'm holding the Fusion Strikes. There's a few things I would really love to pull out of a Fusion Strike. I mean, same with Brilliant Stars or Astral Radiance. I guess I'll go with Astral Radiance next, and we'll just kind of go from there. We'll see if I can just open it, like, from the top. Sometimes you can just... Yeah, see, that one did it. That one's a friend. There's my friend. Ooh, that nice, crisp opening. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. You never get to see that. It looks like it's a black code all the way around, so that's really nice. Got 2 black codes in a row. 2, 3, 4 to the front, so there's always a chance. And of course, with the white codes, there's always still a chance there. We got our Fire Energy card right here. I'm going to actually move these packs over. That way I don't smush them, squish them, anything weird. We got our Fire Energy, Hippowdon, a Dark Patch, a Magneton, a Glameow, a Swinub, a Chatot, a Rowlet. I love Rowlet to death. Quillfish, a Hisuian Quillfish, a Regigigas, Reverse Hollow, and we got a Palkia V, Origin Form Palkia V. I actually think I already have one of those. I'm going to be giving that out at most likely Christmas time. I'm working on boxes for kids. Pretty much everything I open, I pay out of pocket. Like, I don't, like, if people want to donate or whatever to the channels or, like, buy stuff, I will open it on the channel, of course. But I pretty much either donate everything back to viewers. If that, like, if viewers take off, I will donate it back to viewers, anything that I don't add to my collection. Otherwise, I really want to give to kids whose families may not have a ton of money and may not be able to get them a lot for Christmas, and maybe they want to, their kid's really into Pokemon and, you know, wants to get a nice little set, so I'm kind of hooking them up. Another black code card. Wow, I'm getting really, really lucky with the Brilliant Stars on that. I normally don't have this type of luck. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 to the front. I'm going to start it here. Got another little Fire Energy. Charon's Care. A Pachirisu. Kindler. A Baltoy. An Axew. Nosepass. A Snorant. A Clink. A Nosepass Reverse Hollow, so... And a Whimsicott V. That is a really pretty card. I really like that. Wow, that is a pretty card. I have not gotten that yet. That is so cute. I'm going to put my little reverse hollow right there. And we're going to keep on going. We got the Astral Radiances. So that's... Ooh, I opened one Astral Radiance and one Brilliant Stars so far. So, whoops, I kind of did it. Did some fuckery there. But it's okay. The rest I'll try to do in order. I've opened so many Fusion Strike packs. I never get the luck with them. They kind of hurt my soul, I'm not going to lie. I need Fusion Strike to really love me more. White code card. Still always that chance, but normally I get screwed with white code cards. 3, 4 to the front. We got our nice little Psychic Energy, a Kirlia, a Wait and See Turbo, a Shieldon, a Hisuian Growlithe, a Bergamite, a Rufflet, Ponyta, a Chatot, a Keldeo Reverse Hollow, and a Glaceon Non-Hollow, which is great. I mean, look at that little Eevee set Glaceon coming in. Gotta love that. We're gonna open up this Brilliant Star. I'm gonna keep that Glaceon out because it's the evolution. I mean, come on. Gotta love it. Glaceon is underrated. Undoubtedly underrated. Glaceon's is so cute. I mean, and Glaceon's not my favorite, I'm not gonna lie, but totally underrated. Totally underrated. There's a ton of water Pokemon and grass Pokemon, but ice seems to be a lot significantly less. And of course, everybody knows getting fire Pokemon is like sometimes the hardest in games and stuff. So, oof. Ooh, it's a white code card, so we already know there's that chance of it being something good, but very unlikely. It's kind of how it is with those. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and 4 to the front. We got our nice little psychic energy there. Hunting gloves, a Staravia, my bad, a berry, a cherubi, Farfetched, execute, Rhymer, a Clefairy. Ooh, I'm knocking cards out. A Gibble, and an Isku. Asku. I don't know how to pronounce that. Well, I mean, that's still not the worst thing that I could have possibly gotten. I have gotten lucky and gotten some trainer arts and stuff like that, like art galleries cards from the white code cards, but it tends to be, if you see a white code card, you instantly know it's over. On to the Fusion Strike. I have opened up so many Fusion Strike packs. I have not opened up very many of the others, but Fusion Strike was one of the ones where I really, really, really opened up a ton, like a straight fuck ton. So here's to hoping I get something I haven't gotten yet. White code card. Shit. I'll try not to cuss, but it's really hard not to for me. 2, 3, and 4 to the front. And let's see what we get. We got our nice little fighting energy Phalanx, a Darmanitan, Sliggoo, Shelter, Voltorb, Pansage, a Cuffant, a Gligar. I'm going to try to do a little bit better about this. Zigzagoon Reverse Hollow, and an Electros. So I'm going to put my little reverse hollows together. I've gotten all those cards multiple times. I swear to you, I've opened way too many Fusion Strike packs, like way too many. Elite Trainer boxes. I opened up a full pack of like a full booster box of them. So the rest not so much, but Fusion Strikes have been the consistent one to just say, screw you, I don't want to give you anything good for me. But it's okay. It's a white code card. Oh, guys. Fusion Strike hates me. It just does. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. We're going to just go through these real fast. Psychic Energy. We got our... Ooh. That light might be a little bright. It might be messing things up a little bit. That might help a little bit. Okay, we got our little double here. We got our Spongy Gloves, Frostmonth, Bunnyary. Bunnyary is so cute. Basculin. We got our Grubbin, a Minky, a Krogunk, a Tynamo Reverse Hollow. I got a few of those, and a Centiskorch non-hollow. And that's pretty much solid with Fusion Strike. That's pretty much on par. Getting anything you want out of Fusion Strike is like fighting an uphill battle. It seems to be the pull rate for it is just not great. Like, I got V's out of both the other ones, but Fusion Strike's like, no, I'm not going to give you Shed, which is pretty par for the course. In Lost Origins, I've only opened 3 packs. 4 packs. I have not opened many Lost Origins. I really wanted a booster box. It's just so expensive, you know? I mean, $100 isn't a ton of money, but it is like a decent amount just for, you know, some cardboard. And don't get me wrong, it's pretty cardboard. It's cardboard I love. I love to open, but it's just not something I can readily afford all the time. It's a black code card. I have not had a black code card in a Lost Origin yet. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lost Origin luck. Let's see. I've only had white code cards the whole time. We got a Fighting Energy. A Roserade. Roserade is so pretty. I mean, just appreciate that. Like, I need a better camera, but that Roserade is beautiful. A Fantina. Bronzong. A Hisuian Zora. And also Zora is love right there. A Binnacle. A Phantom. A Sudowoodo. Electrike. a Meditite reverse hollow, and an Orbeetle hollow. That is cool. That is actually second hollow of the night, which is awesome. Last pack magic. Let's hope that there's something amazing in here. If not, it's okay. I really honestly bought this set for the Eevees. Like dead to rights. It's for the Eevees. Everybody's like, hey, but what about no, it's for the Eevees. Like, forget you. Eevees are nothing. We're about to see here. You can already see the card. Ooh, white code card. Always happens to me. I get more white code cards than anything. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, almost fucked up. 4 to the front. And we'll just pop through these pretty quickly. We got the Fire Energy, Gift Energy, Abomasnow, Lost City, a Clefairy, a Rosalia, Porygon, Inkay, a Blip Bug, a Polybag, Reverse Hollow, and a Gliscor regular. No Lux there. No Lux. Lost Origin was one of those ones where I did have a white card pack actually give me some good stuff. So I know it's hit or miss. But guys, the best, always the best for last. Like I'm actually, hold on. Let me stack these away real fast. We're gonna do a best for last right here. Oh, I need to water my plants. My plants is looking kind of sad right now. My poor plants over there. Got our big binder of Pokemon, the Eternal Pokemon binder. There we go. We're just gonna put all of these in here. All right, and I know I got a Palkia V already, so I'm just gonna stuff my Palkia V into here because it doesn't look any better or worse for wear than the others. And then I'm gonna keep the Glaceons aside. I'm gonna put that that Wismagot into an actual card back. But this was all for the Eevees. It's something that I had to have. Like, it's one of those things where you just like you hope the card packs inside are going to be good, but you kind of know that they probably won't be. Um, so honestly, like if you're spending the $70, don't expect to get anything amazing from your packs. Like, don't expect to get like an alt art ultra rare. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's always that chance, but I find for me with like stuff that is like more of the rare side, I've had better chances with it's kind of messed up, but I kind of feel like the hardbacks, like the ones that are like the hard packs themselves that you see at like GameStop and stuff like that, are like places I get like stuff the best. Like that's where I get my best draws, and those are like the most expensive, which is ridiculous. And then otherwise I seem to always get I'll just put this in over at the bottom over here on my last page in this binder. So otherwise, I seem to get the best pulls out of like full-on booster boxes, of course, because there's 36 packs in there. You have a much higher chance. And like I said, it's almost more worth it in that way because $79.99. You saw what I pulled. Whereas you could pay $100, get 36 packs, and you would probably at least get a few more V cards and things of that nature. So the luck of the draw tends to be a little better. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and I'm actually not going to put that into one of my Eevee sleeves. I'm going to put that into the ugliest Genesect sleeve. It came with an Elite Trainer box, the Poke Center Elite Trainer box. When I told you Fusion Strike was something I opened up a literal fuck ton of. And I'm sorry for cursing because I know there might be younger people that end up watching this. I mean, it's not necessarily intended for younger, but I'll try to do better. A literal crap ton of those, and can't say I exactly got the best of the best. Oh wow, that was interesting. Um, but this is adorable all the same. It's a floof. Look at that little floof. It's a floof ball. Like the cutest little floof ball. I'm gonna turn off this little light. Um, I mean, that's just the cutest little floof ball. And one of his thing is fluff gets in the way. That is so cute. Okay, we're gonna try to figure out how to get these other cards out of here because these are what I bought the set for. Because otherwise I would have just bought a entire thing. Let's see what we got. I do like that. I feel like they've done a little bit better about packaging for these. It used to be back in the day they would have those little things around it that would make it difficult. So we're just gonna kind of one at a time pull them out, like slide them from under each other. There we go. There we are. We got this now. Now we got a top card here. I'm gonna put this over here. I'm gonna put this over here. All right. I think the way I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna try to do it from original generations onwards. So yeah. Here we are. All of them are out. That was super easy. I love the fact that they've started to change it to where you don't have to necessarily worry about some of the cards getting messed up because they're not held together. I already have the Glaceon off to the side. That's not original. So we're gonna go from there. I really hope we get a ghost type Eevee at some point. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna get our little Jolteon here. I mean, who just doesn't love these beautiful, I mean, the artwork is phenomenal on these. And honestly, the borders don't look bad. Like, this is actually one of the first times I've seen where everything looked really, really good. And I'm going to do a nice little close-up of each before I sleeve them. We got our little Eevee here. Once it gets everything, it has collect, which draw 3 cards. And then, of course, I'm trying to read the other. If you played you have Brave Buddies, which is if you played a supporter card from your hand during this turn, this attack does 80 more damage. So, supporter cards for the win on this particular card. And we're gonna straight up put this into our little Eevee sleeve, our Eeveelution sleeve, because it deserves to be in the best of the best of the best. Like honestly, this is the pack. Like if your kid loves the Eevees, this is the pack to buy. Because they get 9 packs to open up that might get them a possible hit that they may want. But they're guaranteed to get the evolution that they absolutely adore. Mine is a mix. I have 3 that I'm really obsessed with. Sadly, it's not any of the original 3. As a kid, I was obsessed with Vaporeon. Don't even start there. I see all you people out there with the copy pasta, the Vaporeon copy pasta. But seriously, was straight addicted. Every single time I would start a new game, Vaporeon was it. Every time, without fail. Okay, that's for my Xbox. I don't know why that's over there, but cool. If you made me pick another, it was always between Jolteon and Flareon, of course. And I go back and forth. I would be like Jolteon because there's not many electric Pokemon. Because you had like Magneton, you had Pikachu, Magmite, Voltorb. You had those, but you didn't have a ton of electric Pokemon. They were pretty hard to find in Gen 1. And then, of course, Flareon, because I'd be like, there's hardly any fire types. You got like Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Magmar, and Arcanine, Growlithe and Arcanine, and Rapidash and Ponyta. And I was doing those backwards, but and I think that's it for Gen 1. There might have been one that I'm missing somewhere. I don't think so. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I got them all. If I missed one, call me out in the comments. Be like, you missed a fire type from Gen 1. and slide this straight down. But Vaporeon, which I mean, there's a billion and one water types, but I thought Vaporeon was just so cool. I love the look of it. It felt like a little mermaid um Pokemon, and that to me was straight adorable. Whereas Jolteon wasn't really cute to me. Jolteon just looked like a bunch of spikes. Sorry, Jolteon, you looked like a bunch of spikes. Flareon looked more like a Firefox-ish type of deal, and I did really like that. Oh, I didn't even go over these. My bad. I'm so sorry. We got our Jolteon, of course, V. It has. I'm gonna try to show the card and then read it because it's hard for me to read it on screen. Hopefully, y'all can do better than me. I'm a blind person. But yeah. So, Thunder Spear. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Does not apply weaknesses or resistance. So, and then Pin Missile, flip 4 coins. If you've ever used Pin Missile in any of the Pokemon games, you already know. This attack does 60 damage for each heads. So that's really cool. If you're, it's pretty much a luck of the draw type of card. If you hit all 4 of those, I mean, you're going to smash somebody with 240. So that's pretty cool. We got our nice little Vaporeon. Triple to draw 3 cards, which I think is awesome. That's a great Pokemon to have for like just drawing stuff from your deck that you need. Of course, that ends your turn, but at least you have a much larger hand and gives you more hand space. So you might actually get something that you truly needed. So this is like one of those cards I would run if I was like running an Eevee deck, like, and just wanted to make sure I could have the right card that I really, really wanted. I think this would be good. And then Splash Jump, switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon, which is great because that triple draw lets you get everything, and then that Splash Jump lets you bring your card back. And it does 90 damage. So you're getting to attack, and you're getting to bring out one of your bench Pokemon and have the chance. I know a lot of people just collect. I also really enjoy the card game. I want to think about it in both ways of collection and competitive. So that's kind of what I go about. It's not just about collecting for me. It's also looking at what the different Pokemon have to offer. Um, and so I feel like that Vaporeon is definitely something I would be willing to run in a if I was going for like a water focused deck. I mean, there's probably a better Pokemon for it, but I honestly think that that's pretty great. Um, and you could probably run it with the Glaceon. I'm about to see what the Glaceon does. That would be really cool. Vaporeon Glaceon deck. Okay, we have our beautiful little Flareon V. It is not my camera just hates my life so bad. So the Flareon V, Flaming Breath. So you search your deck for fire energy and attach it to this Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. Scorching Column. Basically 120 opponent's Pokemon is now burned. I mean, that's great if you're just trying to get a little status off. I mean, it has pretty high HP. I don't know if it's exactly the one I would be trying to run. Anyways, that's besides the point. We have our Espeon V and our Umbreon V. These are your second generation. Everybody and their mom should love these for life. And after this, where I get fuzzy, I want to say it's after this is Leafeon, Glaceon, and then Sylveon. I want to say because that's when they really started going over to the next sets. Um, that's kind of where I fell out of Pokemon for a little bit. Um, I say Gen 3, like right after Gen 3, is where I was like, okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! King of Games type of deal. Sorry. Sorry, everybody, but that's where I fell out of Pokemon for a little bit. Um, I didn't like collecting Yu-Gi-Oh! So much, but I really did like Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day, like the before we got like up until Synchros is really kind of where I really liked the game. Thought it was pretty solid. The tuner stuff kind of sucked. Maybe XYZ's was not bad. The tuner stuff kind of sucked because you specifically needed a tuner card. I think the XYZ's really is where I was like, okay, this is cool because, you know, 2 4-stars together, boom. 2 5-stars together, boom. 2 whatever. So basically, it's kind of the same as summoning in a way, but it was considered a special summon, so you could still summon something else on your turn. I really did enjoy that with Yu-Gi-Oh. So um, once it got into like pendulums, link monsters, stuff like that, it's really where I was like, I still play like the mobile game, but it's not. I would never go back into the card game itself. It just doesn't seem worth to me anymore. Um, Whereas Pokemon is kept pretty consistent. You have your Pokemon, and you have your bench. You have your attached energies, and you have like your trainer cards and stuff of that nature. And it that hasn't changed. I mean, ever since I was a kid, that pretty much hasn't changed. So I mean, they've added new mechanics, but they didn't change things as significantly as they did in some other card games. Anyways, off topic. Sorry. Let's get back to these. This is my favorite. This is like my contender, like absolute favorite. I go back and forth between Espeon, Umbreon, and Sylveon, but Espeon is just I don't know. Espeon has got so much love for me. So, we got the S-Bound here. Zen Shot. This attack does 60 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon V. That's the downside with this card, is you pretty much it's only good if it's going against another V card. And then of course you have the Super Side Bolt's 120 damage flat out. Not the best V card in the world. Um, but the artwork is amazing. I wanted it specifically for the artwork. It wasn't really to use in competitive play for these. I am intending on building a more competitive style deck. But getting the cards I want to build that deck is easier said than done. So, because you either have to hope you pull them or you have to spend. I mean, you can build a deck for under $50, but if you want like something that's going to contend with some of the best decks, you're going to spend much more than that. Main look, Umbreon V has I mean, just I love it. I honestly, I need a better camera because it just doesn't do it justice. So mean look, during your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. So basically that's a stop. Your opponent's Pokemon cannot retreat at all. And then you have Moonlight Blade. If this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, this attack does 80 more damage. So if it gets hurt at all, you're swinging for 160. Which, to be fair, if you have this combined with something else that harms, like, oh, this, like, there's one Pokemon, I'm trying to remember what it is, where, it does damage to, like, one of your bench Pokemon, but does, like, this huge damage to, like, your opponent's Pokemon. That would be great to mix with, like, something like this. Would be phenomenal. We have our Glaceon V and our Leafeon V. I'm so excited for these. Um, I'm gonna start off with Glaceon. I'm sorry, Leafeon, no love. I'm really not a huge fan of Leafeon. I didn't really care for the design of Leafeon. Um, every time I went with Glaceon over Leafeon. I'm sorry. I know that's probably horrible, but that's just me. And to all the Leafeon lovers out there, go you. Like, Leafeon deserves love too. It's just not for me. Um, Glaceon V, it's really nice card. I mean, it's really nice. Once again, my camera does not do it justice at all. Frost Charge. Search your deck for a energy card and attach it to this Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. And it also does damage. So it's kind of a 2-for-1 there. I would love to run this with that Vaporeon. I might actually build a deck with those two. Um, we'll see what happens. And then you have Freezing Wind, solid 130. It's not as high as the 160 that Moonlight Blade can get, but you also need to have damage first. And so 130 is pretty solid. That's if there's weakness, like say I was going against a fire-based deck or anything like that, that's pretty much a sweep right there. Oh wow, and the weakness for this card does not seem to be like what it normally is for most of them. Like I want to say it's going to be electric or a leaf for Vaporeon. It's electric. It's not electric here. It is the weakness is normal type. That's what it looks like. Interesting. So that'd be a great Pokemon to run if you're going against like even electric deck would, like, if somebody was like, ha, I'm gonna have electric deck to go against your water, that would be a great card. That would prevent it from getting harmed. So yeah, that Leafeon V. It's just, I mean, it's a beautiful card, don't get me wrong. I just was never a huge fan of Leafeon's design. I mean, and it's actually kind of based off of one of my favorite type of foxes. It has that Finnick fox look to it. I just didn't really care for the design. I thought they could have done more. That's just me. It has Leaf Guard. So during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. And this also does 30 damage. So that's pretty cool. And then you have Slashing Strike, which does a 180 solid, um, which isn't bad. And that 180 solid, during your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Slashing Strike. So that's the downside. So you can't use it back to back. But cool, whatever. And then we're going to be on to our last card and final card, and that'll be it for me for the night. I just wanted to make this video and show these new, the new decks here. Or not the new decks, what am I talking about? The new card releases here. I really was happy for this set. Last but not least, one of my favorites is Sylveon. And Sylveon's the only one in this set that has an ability. And it's, I don't know, I think it looks really, really nice. I had a call from somebody, so I'll have to call them back. And so the ability is Dream Gift, and I'm going to read that real fast. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for an item card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. If you use this ability, your turn ends. I mean, pretty solid. And then Magical Shot just does 60 damage. So by itself, not the best card, but I mean, there's a lot of really good item cards that could be used together with this, and that would be really cool. So, and there you have it, everybody. Got all of our little evolutions here. I'm definitely excited to see all of them in one place. I mean, who doesn't love this? I mean, this is just great. My head's blocking the Leafeon. I'm sorry, Leafeon. So yeah, is it worth the $70? No and yes. No and yes. I mean, 9 card packs. That could, you might get something great in it. And but yes, because I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That right there. I mean, that puts them underneath $10 each. You're talking about $8 a piece at that point. If you're not including the card packs, the card packs are running about $4 everywhere. So 4 times 9, we'd have, what's that? 9, 18, 27, 36. That's what I thought. So like $36 right there. So the other $35 are these. So 35 divided by 9. It's really not that bad when you look at it. It makes them each roughly $4 a piece. Are these cards worth that by themselves? No, you could probably pick them up solo for significantly cheaper. You will see them soon, I'm willing to bet. And yeah. Anyways, thank y'all so much, guys. This has been fun. I'm gonna put all this stuff up and everything. And yeah, I look forward to seeing y'all on the next one, in the next video or the next stream. If you like this content, please like, subscribe. I also stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/thelitsune. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Thank y'all so much. Have a wonderful night.